Hello, my sexy Brutalians, and welcome back to being brutally sexy in the Sexy Brutale. As you might remember, we have a whole bunch of new things in the brochure, including an invite. So let's read about Tequila Belle, the Southern Siren. Even throughout her extremely modest upbringing, Tequila Belle had a truly extraordinary voice. The Marquis had long admired her as a performer, and was staggered when he learned that she was the stepsister of Trinity Carrington. Since she was first invited, Tequila has attended and sung at every masked ball. Her usual accompanist is pianist Red Rockridge, but she and the Marquis would also practice together, sometimes long into the night. Although there was never any outward impropriety, these sessions were eventually called to a halt by the Marquis shortly after he met his wife. So there's that. Ooh, guest rooms. Guest rooms, let's read this. Grinmaw, Deep Demon. Old as stones. Grinmaw is the true form hiding behind the tiny juju guppy that the Marquis brought for his wife as a gift, completely unaware that the legends were real. One of the true voodoo demons of the deep, Grinmaw resembles a gigantic anglerfish with the tiny colorful guppy as a lure on the end of his tether. Only those with a second sight can see Grinmaw's true form, but he delights in whispering madness to any who will listen. Willow knew what was really in the tank in the secret chamber, and created special candles that would reveal him for confrontation. But once unmasked, he proved to be more powerful than she could have imagined. I forgot to turn on my stopwatch today, so that kinda sucks. Oh well. Instrument Pool Room. The Marquis liked to say he blew so hard at playing most instruments he almost literally sucked. However, he was an excellent pianist and a general audiophile. When Eleanor sang, the Marquis would frequently accompany her, and playing together was one of their most cherished pastimes. The instrument pool is a shallow ornamental pond surrounded by stone replicas of instruments played by some of the couple's favorite artists. And in the cabinets are instruments owned by famous musicians from history. Every one of them is maintained and kept fully tuned. Any guest at the mansion who is happy to play for an audience is welcome to perform with any instrument they please. And that's all we have for now. Yep. Now, I'm gonna take one last quick look around here to make sure I haven't missed anything. I don't think so. Uh-oh. Who's that? No. No one. Okay, I'm gonna need to leave here. And watch her from afar. Ah! Here comes that ghost. And there she goes. Alright. So, I think that in order to get Willow Blue's invite, I am going to need to right over here. Because as you might remember, I'm now looking for invites as well as cards. So let's go over here. Right. Turn back the clock. And let's see if we can find Willow Blue's invite. Because that, right now, is the only thing I'm missing. Right. Let's pick this up. And get the... Right. That's one thing done. Now, if I recall, the second meal is in here. Good, it is. Alright. Well, that poor fish is dead. Alright. Now, we heard Willow Blue say that she thinks she dropped her invitation. So now, we're gonna go in here and see if we can find it. Let's use a lighter and find out. Oh geez, there's Grinmaw. Can we talk to him? Yeah, we can. Well now, Lafcadio Boone! I have something for you. Pass this on to our old friend, won't you? We're not so different, he and I. Not so different at all. I'll be waiting for you, Lafcadio. I wonder where her invite is. The tiny guppy is revealed as merely a lure. An enormous demonic fish springs out from the tank. Oh. Hey! Invitation! I wonder why I didn't see it before. Oh well. Looks like I'll have to stay up here now. Oh! Hey! Now we can see that, that one-sided conversation before, but this time we can actually see it. We can watch both sides of the conversation now. It's kind of weird that she doesn't notice that, the candle's already lit. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, just gonna watch this. Man. He is really evil. Yeah, and there she goes, to her doom. Oh well. Now, while we're up here, let's check the brochure with the guests. With Willow Blue, the flame in the dark. The Marquis knew there was something special about Willow when he first met her in a curiosity shop deep in the swamps. His instincts were correct. Though she never speaks of it, Willow Blue is the closest that the old families have to royalty. There is a drop of ancient magic in her veins, giving her strange, dark gifts that allow her to see what others cannot. The Marquis struck a deal with Willow, engaging her services to seek out unusual artifacts to display in the mansion. But she has deep concerns over one of the more exotic gifts the Marquis has found for his wife. Yeah. Well, now that Willow's gone, I can come on down the stairs. And... is she out of here? No, she's still there. Just gotta wait. Hope she goes soon. Ah, there she goes. Right. Now to get out of here. Yeah, here we go. Down the stairs. So yeah, it's kind of shocking to learn that Tequila Bell and Trinity Carrington are stepsisters. I mean, would you have figured that out? I wouldn't have. Alright, so. Now what I need to do is I'm going to go back to... oh! Right! There's somewhere I need to go here. Not there. Map. There's a map. Right. Right. So before we turn back the clock, we should probably go and get another invite. See, the advantage of playing this game before is that I now know where you can get some things. Let's talk to you. Password? Oh, yes, sir. Eleanor. Very good. I had to say that because last time I didn't. So, for anyone who was wondering, I just kind of forgot about that. There. Now let's talk to you. Ah, that is quite the gross skull thing you have there. Let's do a trade for this thing I, found on the large gentleman who was passing through here. Nice! Another invitation. I gave you my ill-gotten gains. Just don't tell the Marquis. Well, let's check it out. In the brochure, we have... what do we have? We have Aurum Runes, the Midas Giant. Aurum Runes is descended from a family of master goldsmiths. As a younger man, Aurum worked tirelessly in the forges, smelting with methods of his own devising. He created hardened steels for the most challenging industrial designs, as well as inventing delicate filigree techniques no one could match. Fumes from a particularly demanding project aggravated a dormant medical condition, but Aurum was able to create a specialized welding mask to monitor his heart rate. Aurum is responsible for many of the most exquisite pieces of art and engineering throughout the mansion. Right. So with that done, I can now get out of here. Okay, and with that done, we can turn back the clock. Turn back time, anyway. There goes the record. We didn't really need it anyway. Nope. Two of diamonds. Alright, so now we're going to follow that guy. Well, not really follow him so much as go part ways through where he goes and then take a detour. Because, well, we have this mask that lets us get through pretty much any lock that's around here. Okay. Yeah, just gotta wait for him to go by. There he goes. And let's do this. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Oh! Alright. We should go check out that ghost now. See what he says. What's he say? He says, "Oh, hello. You look like a man of taste. Are you headed to the main library? Would you see if you can find me a decent mystery? Something devilishly tricky. A real noodle scratcher. If you happen to find such a thing, would you bookmark it for me? Here, use this. Hey, the King of Clubs. Nice." Well, there he goes. Now, let's go over here. Nice. Oh, look at this place. Let's check out what's in here. The first edition of Grayson Grayson's autobiography. I prefer the term treasure hunter. A signed copy of Collected Sculptures by Trinity Carrington. It also contains a Braille version. Well, of course, she's blind, don't you know? Collected Songs by Tequila Bell. The case contains some very smudged diagrams for an enormous golden clock. Well, the entire wall of books are filled with a set of encyclopedias, top to bottom. The level of detail must be quite extraordinary. Yes, very much so. Over here, the shelves are filled with tomes on everything from history to poetry. Coolness. And in here we have, oh, this place. This place is gonna be fun. A faded parchment. Barely legible at the top are the Japanese characters for the black hair. Oh, is that a card I see? It is. The Six of Clubs. Nice. Over here we have a first edition of Koichi the Earless. Books are crammed into every inch of the tall cases. A Balzac is sticking out slightly. The table is right underneath the chandelier above. A copy of The Mask. and other stories by Robert W. Chambers. It is very, very well read. The personal diary of Charles Joseph Carter is on display. A report on a fisherman who caught a juju guppy, but later drowned himself. Oh yeah, and we all know what the juju guppy actually is, right? The catalogs for the library. It is well organized and referenced. A collection of horror stories. And here we go upstairs again. We're in a very different place now. A signed copy of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. It is dedicated to Horatio Sixpence, who might be the man in the picture. Perhaps. Ooh, pictures. Rough inks on handmade parchment. It's an unsettling effect. I hear footsteps. The painting has a faded and scratchy quality. You're unsure of its significance. Nothing in here. Let's check this out. A Bible is open at Proverbs 23:14. Someone has been researching the creation of the Hungry Charm. A glass mosaic chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Not for long. Now we need to go downstairs because, well, a skull with a candle has appeared down there. So now we can go down here and deal with this. Oh, see, there's a ghost in here, and we need to find out what he says. Watch what this guy says. The drivel in this library! I ask you! I mean, that shelf there? Handwritten, unpublished notes from some tiresome chap. Da Vinci, I think. That whole section over there. Here. Some boring tit banging on about the Riemann hypothesis they've cracked. Yawn. That bookshelf at the back? Learn secret of bookshelf in the library. That bookshelf at the back? Pull the Balzac out, and the shelf next to it moves. Health hazard, eh? Where is all the smut, sir? Where are the illustrated geographical studies of disrobed tribespeople? Where are the art books with the bosoms and the gentlemen statues? I find the lack of good old-fashioned obscenity to be completely indecent. I think I need a moment to myself. So yeah. You give the Balzac a gentle tug. The bookshelf to your left slides across to reveal a secret. Ooh, what's over here? The three paintings show the left-hand Cupid shooting an arrow through the central bowl to impale the heart of the cherub on the right. The paintings are wittily placed. A makeshift altar, with a Bible open at the passage, though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. The page has been ripped and scratched at. Well. Yeah, I think as soon as the time runs out... Ooh, there's something here. The 5 of Spades. There are some occult-looking preparations on the table, underneath a diagram of what appears to be some kind of demon. Alright, fine. Stupid map. There, secret passage. Are you happy now? Oh, thing for the guest rooms. We'll check that out later. Nah, maybe we should now. The Hungry Lock. When Willow Blue discovered the Marquis had successfully obtained an actual Juju Guppy, she was filled with dread. Far from being a colorful superstition, these ancient demons will sometimes take the form of a tiny fish in order to get close to people of influence, or who have a lot to lose. Though she never speaks of it, Willow is a true voodoo princess, blessed or cursed, with a second sight. Knowing the danger the Guppy posed, Willow created a powerful lock to the secret chamber where the Marquis had hidden the fish, so that no one could enter by accident. The lock will only open to the correctly prepared charm. Yes. Now, there should be a... Oh! Have I now? Is it over here? Yes, it is. Alright, perfect. And we go over here. Alright, we figured out how to get into the secret area. Nice. So now, let's see if... Is this... Okay, good. Yeah, let's turn back the clock. Saturday. And I think now we will call it a day. Yeah. So this has been the next episode in this series. Oh. Hidden Passage. Yep, so this has been another episode. I hope you liked it, and that you come back when I do another one. Until then, I will see you next time.